Hello kids! Welcome back! Kids, we have a visitor today. Meet Detective Sarah. Kids, Detective Sarah reads the patterns to decode the messages. Do you know you can use patterns to write secret messages and to decode the secret messages? Let's learn today how to do this. Kids, in order to write secret messages or to decode secret messages using patterns, we need decoders. A decoder looks like this, where we may use symbols or numbers to represent the alphabet. Like here, we are representing the capital alphabet using numbers 1 to 26. Right? Or you may say that the numbers 1 to 26 can be represented using the capital letter alphabet. Here, you may say A represents 1 or you may say 1 represents A. And similarly, Z represents 26 or you may say 26 represents Z. So, we may use this table or you may say we may use this decoder to write a secret message or to decode a secret message. Kids, we may have different types of decoders. This is one of the another examples. Here in the decoder, you may find that for capital A, capital B and capital C, no letters are written. And even for small a, small b and small c, no letters are written. But we know that the next letter after W is X, and then after that is Y, and then after that is Z. So that means for capital A there would be small z, for capital B there would be small y, and for capital C there would be small x. And similarly for small c there would be capital X, for small b there would be capital Y, and for small a there would be capital Z. Kids, you may have any kind of decoder, right? So, you must observe the decoder very carefully and understand how to use it. Let's learn how to use the decoders to write secret messages or to decode secret messages, and that will be done in exercise 4, which is given at page 102 of your book. Question 1 says, read the message using the first code. Kids, first code given in your book is this, where capital A is 1 and Z is 26, right? So that means we will be using this decoder to decode the message, right? And the secret message is written like this: 12/5/2019, 7/15, 2015, 16/12/1/25. Now kids, some numbers are given to you and we will write the letters corresponding to the numbers and we will form words and we will decode what message is hiding in these numbers, right? So let's do that. So you may here observe that number 12 is written here, right? And the letter corresponding to 12 is L. So that means we will write L in place of 12. And now let's look at number 5. The letter corresponding to number 5 is E. So we will write E here. Similarly, letter corresponding to number 20 is T. So we will write T here, and the letter corresponding to number 19 is S. So our word becomes let's. Let's now move to next part of it, number 7. So here G corresponds to number 7 and number 15. Here O corresponds to number 15. So the word becomes go. Let's move to next numbers. 20, T corresponds to 20 and 15, O corresponds to 15. So the word becomes 2. Now move to next numbers. 16. Kids, which letter corresponds to number 16 here? Well done. So we'll write P here. Then 12 has letter L. So let's write letter L here. Now number 1 is written here. And which letter corresponds to number 1? Yes, letter A. And then number 25 is written. And letter Y corresponds to number 25. So our word becomes play. Hooray! We have decoded the secret message and it says, let's go to play. Let's do question number 2. It says, write the same message as in 1 using the second code. Now kids, in question number 1, we have decoded the message, let's go to play. Now, this is the second code given in your book. That means this is the decoder given in your book and we will use it to code the message. Now we will learn how to code a message. So, let's code the word let's first. So for letter capital L, we have small o. So we will write small o in place of capital L. Then for capital E, we have small v in the decoder. So we will write small v. Then for capital T, we have small g. And for capital S, we have small h. So the word let's is coded as O V G H. Now let's code go. For capital G, we will write small t, and for capital O, we will write small l. Now, let's code 2. For capital T, we will write small g, and for O, we will write small l. And now, we will code the word play. For capital P, we will write small k. For capital L, we will write small o. For capital A, kids, as I've already told you, here nothing is written. But we know that we can find what will come under it from here. We know after W, we will have small x, then after that small y, and after that small z. That means for capital A, we will write small z. And for capital Y, here also we do not have x, y, z. But we know that after capital W, it would be capital X and then capital Y. So for capital Y, the letter is small b. So here is the code, which reads as OVGH TLGL KOZB. I hope you have got the concept. Now solve exercise 4, which is given at page number 102 of your book.